Hi, everyone, and welcome to another podcast and training on bright, shiny object syndrome and spotting the magpie in you. And we are all magpies, but you have to be aware of it. Now, as a team leader, we also have lots of magpies in our team. So this is going to be especially for everybody out there, just be aware of what it is. Now, we are entrepreneurs. We think in a certain way. We see opportunities around us daily, and we can sometimes fall into that trap and think, I can do that. I could make a lot of money at that. I can run it alongside my current business quite easily. Yeah, some people do, but nothing can be given 100% to two things. It's just impossible. You can't dilute yourself be amazing that way. You can't. Something has to give. Now, out there in network marketing, there's new companies that pop up all the time. So people are going to flip-flop. They are going to join other things, which is fine. But if you want to make it to the top of your company, you have to stay the distance, and you have to be aware that it really is a bright, shiny object. Because how many people out there see on Facebook and everywhere else, an amazing new company just launched, you can make, thousands at this, and they do say that. And you look at it, and some people who are probably inexperienced in network marketing will think, do you know what, I could do that as well. Oh my God, yeah, they're going to make thousands. But it's like, you have to take a step back and see it for what it really, really is. It's the fear of missing out. So does this sound familiar? It's going to dilute attention. You're going to lose focus. Sideline business, it's going to take over your life. I can do that. Can you really? I'll find the time. Will you? Partnering with others. It's going to dilute your focus. And it's the fear of missing out. If I don't do it, someone else will steal that success. But will they? Will they really? And this again comes back to a previous training I done on Mind Monkeys. It's all in your head. It is the fear of missing out. You see people jumping on something and you're like, oh my God, if they're going on it, it must be good. Oh my God, if they're joining it must be good. And it's like in 6 months' time, you will see them, hopefully not, but, majority of times, some don't succeed at it. So you have to step back, look at your current situation, look at your current position, and is it really worth it? Oh, that could have been a song. Is it? Is it really worth it? You really do have to see it for what it is. And we have that mindset because we get bored. So recognize these feelings. If you are feeling bored and frustrated, speak to your sponsor or your upline. Do some training, start a training, take a new mentor, go and, join a new training, like a coach or something, follow somebody else, follow people succeeding in your company, watch what they're doing, learn from them, because they give all the signals away just by what they do. And you cannot do more than your one business and give it 100%. You will dilute your focus and lifestyle. And, if you're already working one business and working it, flat out, imagine doing two. I seriously could not do that. You have to give one business 100%. And just because you could, it doesn't mean you should. Never forget that. Just because you could, it doesn't mean you should. Bright, shiny object syndrome. It's normal. We all get it at some point, but you have to recognize it for what it is. And how can you tell if something is a bright, shiny object? Let's have a look. Now, we have an inner detection kit. So ask yourself these questions. Will the shiny object take me away from my main focus and goal? What are your focus? What are your goals? You have to have that vision. Again, and I bang on about this all the time, don't I? But we do. We should all have a vision and a goal and a dream. And if you haven't got that, you really do need to sit back, because I see people, they've maybe reach big levels and then they just drop because they don't need the money. They don't need that business that much. So no, they're not going to work hard at it. But if if that business and that income was going to give them a holiday every year, or it could replace a wage, then yeah, they are going to work at it even harder. So you always have to be aware of this. So have a focus and have a goal, and ask yourself, will this, shiny object take me away from it? And will it withstand 3 nights sleep over talking to you? So give it 3 nights. Sleep on the idea, wake up, think about it again. And if it still sounds good, go back to bed the following night, think about it again, wake up. Does it still sound good? Do some more research. Does it still sound good? And if it doesn't, by the 3 nights, you've not done anything, you've gave it good decision, you've gave it a good thought, move on. But if it still sounds good, then go for it, because, it's just going to keep eating away at you. You have to do what is right for you. And then you've got to look at what is wrong with it. Look at the negatives, write the positives, write the negatives. What's wrong with it? There's something wrong with everything. And is it really as good as you first thought? Get an objective opinion. Go and speak to your sponsor. Speak to your upline. That's maybe not going to be too objective. Speak to somebody else. Speak to somebody in another company. Speak to somebody who's doing, another business, and get their opinion. And how much of your time will it take up? Is it going to hold you back from your main business? If you think you can run 2, is it going to hold you back? Chances are it really will. And I don't just say these things lightly. I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. It will hold you back. So avoiding that bright, shiny object, ask yourself these questions. Will it be a time stealer? Will it dilute your vision? Will it dilute your focus? And will it hold you back instead of taking you forward? And will it stop you reaching your true goals? You have to ask these questions. So that's it. That's your bright, shiny objects syndrome. How to identify it. See you all again. Bye.